students. Today we will study Unit 5. Okay, and as usual, we will start with our new vocab and our definitions. Let's go. Okay, Unit 5, our unit today is called Holidays. Holidays. Do you know what are holidays? Yes, thank you so much. Holidays are those days we are off of our schools, we are off of our work. We can go anywhere, any nice place like Hurghada, Sharm el-Sheikh, Alexandria, or travel to another country to spend these holidays and enjoy our time there, to relax and to refresh ourselves there. Okay, our new vocab today, first word, beach, the area of sand or small stones of the sea. Camel, a desert animal of Africa and Asia with a long neck. Of course, all of us know what is a camel. Delicious. We can say it also delish, but it's accepted in spoken English, not in written English. So if you are writing a paragraph or an essay or a sentence, you have to write it delicious. Delicious means tasting very nice. Desert, a very dry place where it doesn't often rain. Forest, and now we will know the difference between a forest and a jungle. Okay? Forest is a large area with lots of trees close together. Game, an activity or competitions that you play with one or more people. Lake, a large natural area of water with land all around. Because you know lake is surrounded by land. Okay? In its definition, it's opposite to the island. The island is surrounded by water, but a lake is surrounded by land. A mountain. Mountain is a high area of land. Mountain is a high area of land, higher than the land around it. Of course, mountain always higher than the land around it. Jungle. Now, jungle, okay? And concentrate what's the difference between a forest and a jungle, okay? Jungle is a tropical forest with lots of plants and trees, okay? Jungle is full of trees, okay? And sometimes some can't go to the land of the jungle because there are a lot of trees there, okay? And it's always tropical, yes. Okay. Waterfall. What is a waterfall? The part of a river where the water falls down from a high place. Cave, an opening in a large rock or a mountain. It's an opening in a large rock or a mountain. Picnic. A lunch you can prepare yourself to take on a trip and eat outside. River. River is water that flows naturally from the mountains to the sea. River. Okay. Sand, very small pieces of rock that you find next to a river or the sea. Sorry. We said waterfall, cave, picnic, river, sand, and tent. Tent, something that you can sleep in when you go camping. So tent is something we can build or you can put because you have to sleep in something. So you can sleep in a tent when you go camping. What is a camp? Camp, you can sleep outside in a tent. If you sleep outside in a tent, you are in a camp. Castle, a large old building with towers. Dolphin, a gray sea animal that is very clever and can jump high. Flag, the colors of a country on a piece of material. Hotel, a building where you can pay for a room to sleep in for a night or longer. If you are traveling abroad, you have to stay in a hotel. So, hotel is a building where you can pay. You have to pay for a room to sleep in for a night or 2 nights, 3 days or longer. Okay. Queen. A queen is a woman who rules a country, like a king. But the queen is a female and the king is a male. Souvenir. A souvenir is something like a present, but there is difference between a present and a souvenir. You can buy a present to your friend or anyone you like or anyone you love in his or her birthday. This is a present. But a souvenir is something that you buy to remember a place or an event you went to. So this thing reminds you of this event or that place. So it's a souvenir. View. What is a view? A view is the things they are the things you can see from a certain place. Holidays, flat. Holidays, flat. An apartment you can stay in for a holiday, usually near the sea. And it's usually near the sea. More vocab. Postcard. Theater. Museum. Interesting. Tourist. Emotion. Boat trip. Clothing. Check. Safari rides. Email. The Eiffel Tower. Signature. Response. The Science Museum. The Valley of the Kings. Topic. Reorder. And design. Okay, these were our vocab for our unit today. I hope you memorized them all. Okay, and if you can memorize the definitions, so it will be better. Okay, now we have to move to the book. Please, all of you, my students, open your book, page 46. Page 46. Okay. Page 46. Okay, we will start from here because we have a reading and it's a nice one. But first of all, we have some activities we want to learn about. Like climb a mountain. Okay, can you see these pictures? Okay, these activities we can do all in these places. Like what? Like climb a mountain, eat delicious food, go in a cave, have a picnic, make a sand castle, play games, ride a bike, see a camel, sleep in a tent, swim in a lake, visit family. I think most of us did a lot from these activities. Okay? Can you see this picture, my students? Yes. First, we have to read this text, okay, to answer the question above. Okay, which activities can you see in the photos? We saw a lot of activities, but now we have a text. Listen to me close, okay, to answer the questions. We will read about my holiday photos. Last when the weather was hot, we went to the beach near my home in Hurghada. Mariam made this sand castle. There was a cave in the rocks, but Mariam didn't want to go into the cave because she was frightened. She was scared. In October, we visited my uncle, aunt, and cousins in Cairo. We had a picnic in Al-Azhar Park. We ate delicious food. Then we played games and Ali rode his bike. When I was 8, we went to Siwa. In the lake, we went to Siwa. We swam in the lake and climbed the mountain. We saw camels and slept in a tent in the desert. It was my favorite holiday. So, we will go up. Question number 1. Look at the photos in the exercise 3. These photos. Do you know where these places are? Okay, I think you know, all you know. Number 2, we mentioned these activities. Number 3, look and read. Match the photos with the descriptions. So we've just read the descriptions. We will go for number 1. Which pictures or which photos are these lines are speaking about? Think. Yes, of course. It expresses photo. I write here. Yes. 2A, photo. 2A and 3B. Excellent. Excellent. So we will go to number 2. What are these lines are speaking about? What photos they are speaking about? Yes, of course. Thank you so much. 1A and 1B. Excellent. What about number 3? Yes, of course. These lines are speaking about the photos 2B and 3A. Thank you so much. This was about, this was all about page 46. We have to move to page 45. Move. Thank you. Yes. Before we answer this part of question, we have to study. I won't say to remember. I know you are all clever, but we have to study this tense. Today we will study about the past simple tense. Past simple tense. Okay. But first of all, I want to simplify something. Look at me here. Okay, the past simple tense. Past. Sorry. Symbol. Yes, the past simple tense. Excuse me, because the board is making some mistakes. I don't know what to do. Okay, forget about that. The past simple tense. I want you to know that the past simple tense expresses, okay? First thing, we have to speak about 5 items, okay? If we are discussing any any tense, we have to speak about 5 items. The first one, what does it express? The past simple tense expresses something that started and ended in the past. So it discusses something that started and ended in the past. Actually, it's an activity or an action you did it started in the past and ended also in the past. So it's past. It's the past simple tense. Okay. The second thing. Okay. What does it consist of? What does it consist of? بيتكون من إيه؟ Okay. We have to know, or we already know, that we have regular verbs and we have irregular verbs. Okay? The irregular verbs, they follow the rule. بيتبعوا القاعدة. And the irregular verbs, they doesn't follow the rule, or they don't follow the rule. دايما الأفعال الغير منتظمة, the irregular verbs, they don't follow the rule. لا يتبعوا القاعدة. So we have to memorize them as they are. لازم نحفظهم زي ما هم. Okay. So what about the regular verbs? Regular verbs. Okay, how can we deal with them? We deal with these kind of verbs, okay? We will just add D, ED, or IED to the verb to transform the verb from the present to the past tense. How? Let's take some examples here to simplify it. Okay, if I say the verb smile, smile. Okay, and if I say the verb play and the verb let's say carry. Okay, what about these verbs? How can I transform these verbs to the past? It's easy. Okay, the verb smile ends with E, so I'll add just D. So it will be smiled. So it's past. Play ends with Y, proceeded with a vowel, so nothing will change. I'll just add ED. Play it. Carry, carry, this verb ends with Y, proceeded with a consonant. R is a consonant. So I'll omit this one, and it will be like this, carried, to be in the past. So it's carried, okay? We will drop I and put I instead, and then add just ED, so it's carried, okay? The same thing when I say dry, fry, study. So, I want you to conjugate. I want you to conjugate these verbs. Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, excellent. It will be dried. Thank you. This will be fried. Excellent. And this one will be studied. Thank you so much. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. We still speaking about the irregular verbs. Okay. What about this verb? We have verb like stop. Okay. Stop. Repeat. Okay. What about these verbs? I want to transform these verbs from the present tense to the past tense. Look at this example carefully. This verb ends with a consonant. P is a consonant, and proceeded with a vowel. مسبوق بحرف متحرك O. Proceeded with a vowel. So I have to double this consonant before adding ed. So it will be like this. Stopped. Stopped. Okay, you have to double the B. 1, 2. What about repeat? Okay, repeat ends with a consonant 2. هو كمان منتهي بايه؟ بحرف consonant. Proceeded with a vowel? No, it's proceeded with two vowels. Two vowels, not one, two vowels. Okay? And repeat. It's a two-syllable verb. يعني فعل من مقطعين. This one syllable and this is the other syllable. Okay? If we are dealing with such verb, if is two syllables, ends with a consonant, proceeded with two vowels, so I can't double the consonant, the final consonant. No. We will just add ed. Nothing will change. So it will be repeated. So don't double the T. It will be just one T because it's two-syllable verb. Okay? This was for the regular verbs. Okay. What about the irregular verbs? What about the irregular verbs? Of course, we have regular verbs and we have irregular verbs. Okay, we agreed. Regular. Okay. We agreed that we have also irregular verbs. What are irregular verbs? They are the verbs that don't follow the rule. They don't follow the rule. This means أنهم لا يتبعوا القاعدة. لا يتبعوا القاعدة. They don't follow the rule. So, what are these verbs? We will deal with these verbs like this. We have to memorize them all as they are. Okay? The first one with us is verb to be. Verb to be. This is the first irregular verb we have to know about. If I make a table like this for verb to be. Okay. 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 Okay, like this. This is verb to be. Am, is, are. And here, present tense, and here the past. And here is the past tense. So, am, is, are. They are in the present, they are am, and is, and are. But what in the past? We have to make something like this, because am and is will be was, and are will be were. I have to say, I was in Alex yesterday. We were in the cinema last week. Okay, do you understand? And this is the first irregular verb with us. We have plenty of irregular verbs, like see, like here, like tell, like swim, like leave, like what else? We have a lot. We have a lot. Like remind me, like go. Also like come. Okay. What about these verbs? These verbs will be saw, see, saw, hear, heard. What happened? Hear, heard, tell, told, swim will be swam, leave, left, okay, go, went, come, came. Okay, and there is a lot of irregular verbs you have to memorize as well. Okay. Okay. The third thing, okay, we will discuss it later, okay, but first we have to solve or to answer some questions. Back to your book, page 47. Open your box, page 47. Okay. Here, it's an exercise. We have to choose the right answer. We have to choose the right answer. The beach wasn't far from Said's home. Yes, it's according to the topic or the text which we read. Said and Mariam in the cave. Excellent, excellent. So they didn't go to the cave. Okay. Okay. They didn't because Mariam was afraid. Do you remember? Mariam was afraid. So she didn't go to the cave. Said's uncle and aunt weren't in Cairo with them. No, they were. Of course they were. Of course they were. Said swam or didn't swim in the lake in Siwa. No, of course he swam. Sorry. He swam. Yes. There were or weren't camels in the desert? No, there were. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. Move to page 48. Okay, we have to solve page 48. Okay. Now, okay, we will discuss the second part of our structure today, the questions or the interrogative. How to make questions using the past simple tense. Okay. We will start with did. Did. We will start our question with did, and this is for yes/no questions. Okay, only yes/no questions. Did plus the subject. I, you, he, she, it, they, we. Then the verb in the infinitive. We have to put the verb in the infinitive and the completion of the question. And the answer will should start with yes or no, because it's not yes/no question. So what about the other kind of question? It's WH question. Where did? We will put any WH word like where, what, when, who, why, how. Okay, plus what we did. Former. We will put did plus the subject and the verb in the infinitive and the completion of the question. But here the answer will be a full sentence or a complete sentence, subject, verb, object, and it will answer the purpose of the question because we asked it using WH question. Okay? Okay. I think you have got it. Move to page 49 because we have a very good question here on how to make questions. How to make questions using the past simple tense. It's very easy. We have the first one as a model. Space, you space, went on holiday last year. We can't use went here in the past in a question because we have to ask using did and the verb in the infinitive, so it will be go on holiday last year. We will make so. Are you ready? Yes, of course. Thank you. Here, space, you and your family stayed in hotel. Yes, it's yes, no question. So I will say did. You and your family stayed, so it will be stay. Stay. Thank you. How? Also how did. You go. Thank you. What? Also did, because you are using did. You did here, so it will be do. What did you do on Saturday evening? What did your mother buy? Excellent. It will be buy. What did you ate here, so it will be eat, because the infinitive will be eat. What did you eat for dinner last night? Okay, here we have, you can work in pairs, making these questions. It's very easy. Yes, I go to Alexandria. So I have to connect these parts to make an answer. Yes, I did. I went to Alexandria. And here, yes, I did, is short answer. Yes, I went to Alexandria is a complete answer. Okay, so you have to, it's optional. Yeah, you can answer in a short answer, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Or, yes, I go to Alexandria. Yes, I went to Alexandria. Yes, I played football. Yes, I traveled to Paris. Complete answer is a complete sentence. Okay, and so on. It's homework for you. You have to make it as a homework. Okay, move to page 50. Page 50. Okay, now we have a text. It's about learn English in London. We have to read it. Listen close. Our students come from all around the world to study and learn in this exciting city. Holiday courses are for 1, 2, or 3 weeks. I learned English and had a really great holiday at the same time. London's shops are fantastic. I bought a lot of souvenirs. My favorite activity was a ride on the London Eye because there was a beautiful view of the city for the show, from the top. Laura, France. It's her signature. Here, we are reading here. I had a wonderful time at the languages school. I was there for 2 weeks. It was nice to meet students from different countries. My favorite place was Windsor Castle. We went there by train. We walked all around the castle, but we didn't see the Queen. Mona, Egypt, from Egypt, her signature. What about Jürgen? When I first came to the language school, I was not very good at English, but the teachers helped me a lot. The lessons were fun, and for homework, we did interesting projects. I enjoyed speaking English. Jürgen, Germany. He's from Germany, and this was his signature. So now, we have to answer this question quickly. How long did Mona stay at language school? How long did she stay in a language school? She stayed there for 2 weeks. What place did she enjoy visiting? Yes, excellent. She enjoyed visiting Windsor Castle. Excellent. So Windsor Castle will be answer number 2. Thank you. How did she get there? Of course, by train. She got there by train, and this is answer question number 3. 4, did she see the Queen? No, unfortunately, she didn't see the Queen. Didn't see the Queen, and this is number 4. 5, was Jürgen's English good when he first came to London? No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Number 5, finished. Number 6, what homework did the students do? What about their homework? Yes. Here. They did what? Excellent. They did interesting projects, and this is number 6. Number 7, what did Laura buy? What did she buy? Yes, of course. She bought a lot of souvenirs. Excellent. She bought a lot of souvenirs. And this is for number 7. Yes. Why did she ride on the London Eye? Why did she ride on the London Eye? Excellent, excellent. Because there was beautiful view a lot of the city from the top. And this is number 8, the answer of question 8. Thank you so much. Move to page 51, and this is the last page. Sorry, the last one before the last one. But this is listening, and we didn't have listening now, so move to page 52. 52, yes, yes. Before we answer these questions, we have to read this letter. Okay. It's a letter. Oh, sorry. It's an email, because you have here from and subject. Okay. So and to, so it's an email from with two subject. Okay. So an email from Fatma to her friend Azza. Okay, let's read it. I am back. Sorry. Hi Azza. I am back from my holiday in Paris. I had a wonderful time. Paris is a great city for a holiday because there is so much to see and do. The food is delicious. I ate a lot of new things. For example, snails. One day we climbed the Eiffel Tower, and from the top we had a view of the city. We visited museums and had a picnic in the Luxembourg Gardens. We also went on a boat on the river Seine. The river Seine. What a pity we didn't have time to go to the Science Museum. I also wanted to see the art at the Louvre, but it was closed. Near our hotel there was a busy market. I bought a t-shirt and some postcards. I also bought you a souvenir. It is very small Eiffel Tower. You can put it next to your bed. It has got a light on the top. See you soon, Fatma. Okay, so we have to go move up to answer these questions. The first one is done. 2 places she visited on the holiday to Paris. The Eiffel Tower. Okay. What else? Excellent. And Luxembourg. This is the last place, the second place, Luxembourg Gardens. Excellent. So, where she stayed? Where did she stay? So, she stayed in Paris. Yes, she stayed in Paris. Okay, something she ate. Yes, snails. She ate snails. Yes. 2 things she bought. Yes. Excellent. What did she buy? She bought a t-shirt. Excellent. And some postcards. She also bought a souvenir. Okay. This is for question number 4. 5. Something she didn't have time to do. What this thing she didn't have time to do? Yes. Excellent. To go to the Science Museum. Yes, she didn't have any time to go to the Science Museum. Okay. The last exercise is writing. This is homework for you. I hope you can write it all. Thank you, my students, for today. But before I close this meeting, we have a review, and in page 53, and I want you to answer this review as a homework for you and as a training on the past simple tense, because it's very, very important. I hope you can answer these questions all on page 53. Thank you so much. Goodbye.